Hey, this is King Simon. Remember, make sure you go to my website, KingSimonProductions.wordpress.com. That's KingSimonProductions.wordpress.com or Linktree at King Simon the Numerovation. Get all 4 of my books, and of course, that's the Numerovation for mental stability. Numbers are simple, people are complicated. Numbers are simple, children's health is important, and no promotion is bad promotion. Just spell my name right. Make sure you get them now on all my links. That's KingSimonProductions.wordpress.com. Go now.
Thank you, audience. Man, oh, your brother's in the building? Yeah. We're in the building. Pull up to this microphone. How y'all feeling today? How y'all feeling this afternoon, this morning, this wherever you are seeing me? Enough respect to all of you out there. We got a special show, special introductory show. We're broadcasting live on King Simon on Facebook, King Simon Productions on Facebook, and also on King Simon Presents or K.S.P CV. How y'all doing, family? How you feeling out there? I'm feeling good. Man, it's been a beautiful, beautiful week. So now we're finishing off the weekend. This weekend, of course, and I just want to remind everybody Please pardon the background. I'm packing up and getting ready to move out and do some things, getting a new location. So look out for that. So look out for the king in your area. Woo, man! Thank you very much for the applause. Yeah, how y'all doing, man? I'm feeling good. Okay, y'all. I want y'all to share, like, and let's do what we love to do to make things happen. Your brother King Simon is in the mother flipping building, and if you could hear me well, please put that number 1 in it. Put the number 1, because I am el número uno, cinco. Matter of fact, I am el número uno, dos, tres, cuatro, and cinco. That's especially as a numerovator. So if you could hear me, please put that number 1 in there. I want to make sure I'm sounding clear. Got this new mic here, trying to work it out. That's why I'm wearing these headphones. Okay, I see 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. And remember, please like and share, because we got a special show for y'all today. And I just want to remind everyone and big up everyone. If you ever want to find my books and anything, matter of fact, you want to link me or hit me up, make sure you go to my links at IG, King Simon Productions at IG, Facebook and IG, and Twitter at King Simon Prod. That is how you get to me on those social media platforms. Also, just want to remind people what's coming up tomorrow. Oh, yeah, I'm returning to Brother Rich's platform, Brother Rich's Black Magic 363. Called me today, confirmed. Monday, October 18th, 9 p.m. I'll be with the Brother Black Magic 363 on YouTube. Brother Rich and Brother King Simon, that's me, are going to take a numerovational dive into the rabbit hole of numbers. Woo-hoo. Oh yeah, we're gonna go into some little bit of history. I'll go a little bit deep and thinking outside of the box type stuff. Okay, thinking outside of the box. Yeah. Also, coming up on the show, we have Lyanna Hanel coming in the building. Give Lyanna Hanel a big round of applause. Holistic health practitioner, beautiful sister. October the 24th, she'll be here at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. She is the co-author of Healing Thyself and founder of Alkaline Vegan Prep. So make sure you check her out on IG at Alkaline Vegan Prep. So make sure you hit her up. And so I got this sister here from Forbidden Knowledge coming in the building, Elizabeth Hoekstra. Hoekstra, you have to roll it with the R. Hoekstra, that's right. You got to roll it with the R. Hoekstra, yeah. She's an entrepreneur and host of Biohack Your Best Life. Living your best life. Ain't going back and forth with you, huh? You Negroes, I ain't going back and forth with you. But you know what it is? On Wednesday, October 27th, she will be here. That's right. She will be here with me and my co-hosts. We will be in the building rocking that. Of course, these are my co-hosts. These are my new co-hosts who I'm going to introduce y'all to. Let me take that off the screen real quick. Bang. Okay, let's take that off the screen. I'm going to introduce y'all. This is just a preliminary show. Everything is all in development and everybody's just growing into their spot. Once again, want to shout out, of course, Suzie Script. If you are an author, a journalist, a blogger, or more, you want to write that first book, that children's book, you need some editing, you need some guidance, give this sister a call at 914-361-9467 or email her at the email right here. That's suzies.script11@gmail.com. And if you enjoy what you're watching on my show anytime, you could always go back and review all the past shows. Boom. You could always hit that Cash App, baby. Spread love. Spread love. And also via PayPal. You know what it is. That's right. Spread that love. If you're looking to buy your own property, rent out, get an apartment, get a condo, whatever, this sister Camille Orta can give you some tips and guide you to where you got to dip into to make it happen. All right. So Camille is right there. Hit her up at 718-916-9129. That's 718-916-9129. If you want to take care of fibroids, ladies, if you're having breast problems, bodily problems, for all sister vaginal problems, this sister got the womb sweep. She got the cleanse. She's a consultant. And you can hit her up at pedalwise.com. Very good sister. I always hang out with them in Florida when I'm down there. And as a matter of fact, if you want the 10% off, all you have to do, go to their website, www.pedalwise.com. And, she healed my shoulder one time doing acupuncture. And I haven't had that pain in my shoulder since. It was a martial arts injury. And she did some acupuncture and some suction. And matter of fact, I haven't had that pain since. 10% off if you use the coupon code King2020. That's King2020. All right. So that's pedalwise.com. Just tell them King Simon sent you. And of course, got to big up one of my teachers, the one, the only Lloyd Strayhorn, who we'll be having on here. Woo! Lloyd Strayhorn. Make sure you go get his books. Go to his website. That's Lloyd-Strayhorn.com. That's Lloyd-Strayhorn.com. And if you can't do a session with me, do a session with him. You also have classes on there. Make sure you hook up. And also, don't forget his book, like my book, is ranked amongst the top 100 numerology books of all time. His books came in number 8 and number 32. Mine came in at number 30, ranked amongst the top 100 numerology books of all time. Let's give that a clap. And I only read this in 5 years. Lloyd did his writing in the 80s, and I only did this in 5 years. So it is possible, baby, to be ranked amongst the top 100 numerologists in the world. And your brother King Simon did it thanks to Lloyd and people like him who was giving me that guidance. Also, if you want to take my courses, the Numerovation, of course, I got those courses. They're about to go up to, now you better catch the course now because they're about to go up to Udemy soon. They'll be in udemy.com more than likely in January or February of my birthday. So I'm going to be uploading all that up, and I'm going to have it done and remixed for udemy.com where you could teach and get those classes popping up there. Also, if you want to get any of my books, please, if you want to get any of my books, family, I just want to remind everybody, if you want to get any of my books, please go through Linktree. That's Linktree/King Simon, the Numerator. That's Linktree/the Numerator. And if you want to do a session with me, please text me your full name and date of birth. 347-496-1022. That's 347-496-1022. And if you live outside of the United States, let me repeat that and yell it to the people in the back, because some people can't hear nothing. So if you want, please text me. If you live outside of the United States, please use WhatsApp. If you live in Canada, if you live in the Caribbean, if you live in Europe or England, please text me via WhatsApp. That's 347-496-1022. And of course, you always got to protect your backside. Content disclaimer: the views, comments, and opinions expressed by guests, speakers, or author on this YouTube channel do not necessarily reflect or represent the views and opinions held by this channel's broadcasters and its sponsors. Parental guidance is advised. So some of us might do a little cussing every now and then. It is what it is. Some of us might, do a little crying out loud there, might talk a little bit about sex, might talk about relationships. We might go down any road on this show, but believe me, this show is about healing, guiding, and having great interviews with different people. And I can't wait to get these new vibes on. We got the new energy coming in. New energy. I'm in Brooklyn. One is in Queens. One is in Manhattan. This is interesting. This is very interesting. One is in Brooklyn. I'm in Brooklyn. Sister Nujurney is in Queens. And Sensei Sherly is in Manhattan, Harlem. So this is a threesome. Wait now. This is a threesome. This is a threesome coming from different boroughs. So I'm loving it. As we welcome our dear sisters on the line, I'm going to welcome and bring on Sister Nujurney from out of Queens. Let's welcome on the line. What's up, girl? She's coming out of the dark realm. I can't hear you. Where you at? I can't hear you. Take yourself off of mute. I can't hear you. I don't know what happened to your microphone. You come on in without no microphone. How does this happen? You better try that again. You came on without a microphone this time, Lord. I don't read lips, girl. I could, come off and come back on. Yeah, let's try that again. Let's try. Well, in the meantime and between time, let's bring on Sensei Sherly. Take yourself off of mute right now. Sherly, take yourself off of mute. We're coming in right now with you as we bring on from out of Harlem, New York, the one, the only Sensei Sherly.
Hi. Us. Good evening. Good evening.
She's a real sensei, yo. Beautiful too. How you doing?
Good to see you. Thank you. I'm doing well. Thank you. How are you?
I'm wonderful. How's Harlem doing to you? How's Harlem treating you?
Harlem is great. A little loud in Harlem as always. We had the bikers out today, and
okay,
it's always loud.
Yeah. Okay.
Right now it's a little calm. It's a little quiet. You know, when it gets a little cold, everything quiets down a little bit. So.
Well, I see Sister NuJurney came back in. NuJurney's in. Let me bring her back in. NuJurney, where you at? Where you at, NuJurney? Where you at?
Hopefully you can hear me.
We can hear you
now.
Oh, we can hear you now.
You can hear me now?
I don't know what's going on. Yeah, we can hear you now. Yeah, I can hear you now. Y'all give a round of applause.
Okay, so what I was saying.
Yeah.
What I was saying was that Queens, Brooklyn, Manhattan, we need a Bronx. Yes. So
you know,
Bronx in here somewhere.
If I bring back Empress Aisha when she get through what she got to go through, she'll be in the Bronx. She in the Bronx. That would be interesting. That would be interesting. Yes. She hasn't returned my call, so she's more likely going through some stuff, and I just leave them to themselves. But let me give y'all a well-deserved round of applause again. Thank y'all very much for coming in. Woo! All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got some beautiful people in the building. You know, I think NuJurney is coming from the dark side, so that's good. But it's looking a little better. She's coming from the dark side. The dark side. The dark side.
Tales from the dark side.
That's right.
Well, it's nice to see the light.
That's crazy, but I'm saying, I got laughter in here too. But first and foremost, ladies, thank y'all very much for coming in and coming aboard for the first time here on the 17th of October, and which is interesting because 1 + 7 = 8, and both of y'all born under the 26th, which is an 8. So this is interesting. It's gonna be an interesting team here. It's gonna be a very interesting team. How y'all feeling? How you feeling? NuJurney, how you feeling, darling?
I'm a little nervous, but it's okay.
It's all right. It's all right. It's all part of the process. It's all part of the process. How about you, Sensei?
Same here. A little nervous, but you know, we're here to balance it out, right?
Right.
What happened to Sensei? What happened to your Sensei on your name? What happened? You changed it?
I don't know. Did I? I didn't change it.
I'm gonna change it for you because we're gonna keep that. We're gonna keep it real. I can change it for you. So we're gonna change it for you here. Somebody changed it for you. I didn't like that, but we're gonna keep. So it is what it is. They gonna know who you are. You coming with health. You coming with the workout. You coming with the train. There it is. Sensei Sherly in the building. There it is. So let's talk. Let's go to Queens, and let's Queens talk about herself a little bit. Of what she does and she don't want to talk about. I mean, she works for the city, I guess. We can talk like that. Work for the city. She don't have to say all the other stuff. But what's up? Tell us about yourselves, NuJurney. Go ahead, Sister NuJurney. Come on, talk about it.
Originally, I was born and raised in Brooklyn, and then I was in Queens. Yes, you know, I got to represent Brooklyn.
Exactly.
I am a mother of 3.
Yes, 3.
My oldest is 26, and then my twins will be 18 in December. And pretty much that's it. Like you said, I work for the city, and I started my journey probably about 2 years ago, roughly 2 years ago, and it's hasn't been easy, but I'm still trying, I'm still going.
Matter of fact, you actually did a session with another great person that I want to bring on here. Tell the person about the one that you did a session with.
I did a session with?
Yes. The one that Khadija. Forget.
Oh,
you did class. You did a class with
Khadija. That was for the chakra spinning. Yes.
Exactly. You studied with Khadija.
I think that's how I started. Like the January, I kind of felt like something was missing, and then I did my chakra spinning with her. I think the June or July of that year. So I've been going ever since.
Which is interesting because she's also born on the 17th, which is the 8th. And those who don't know who Sister Khadija is, because Sister Khadija is Brother Panic's wife. Yes. So give them a round of applause. Let's give them a round of applause, Brother Panic and Sister Khadija. And you did the class with them. You did the class with her, of course.
Correct. And I had an Akashic reading.
Akashic record, right? How did that work? Was that good? How you enjoyed that?
It was good. It was interesting because some of the things that she said, it was like, wait,
really? Like, because it's past life stuff. You know?
Correct.
You got to remember that.
Really?
Yes.
But it was an eye opener.
And you know what's so funny? I did one with her too, and she did point out a lot, especially with hands and music and all that, which I basically took on as in this realm, you know, being in reggae and all that stuff. But making things with hands and all that, making things back in the day, I used to do all that kind of stuff. She was talking about that, and I still have it recorded. So yeah, Khadija is the real deal if you really pay attention and tap in.
She definitely is
tapping in, you know. And let's go straight to Harlem, New York, where you at? What's up, Harlem Sensei? What's going? Tell them about yourself, girl. Tell them about yourself real quick.
Well, my name is Sherly St. Cloud. I am a sensei, as you say. And in Harlem, right here, I've studied Viarnese Jiu-Jitsu for about 10 years with Professor Bo, as well as the 52 blocks.
Nice.
52 Federation in the house. Yes. You know, I'm here. I'm also an actress, a singer, and I'm multidimensional. You know, we try to do as many as we can, and that's it. And I know that and my sister here, she's the same as I do, which is amazing.
Yes.
I'm grateful to be here, and I'm grateful for you, King Simon. Thank you so much for bringing this together and bringing us together. This is a new journey.
Yes.
Absolutely a new journey, but I know that it's going to be an amazing one and I'm looking forward to it.
Well, you know, let's take it back because you are a sensei in different disciplines of martial arts. And I know you encourage women, children, and men to train, especially women and children, because, you know, things on this society can be a little rough. And of course, you also believe in health and all that. You be running Central Park and all kinds of stuff. You be doing it out there.
Absolutely. I'm all about health and wellness and coaching women. And actually educating women on how to protect themselves, because it's a crazy world right now. And there are a lot of criminal activities that are happening, especially here in the city. It's everywhere, but especially in the city. You know, recently there's this woman that was followed by a guy. I was going to say gentleman, but then it's not a gentleman.
No, gentleman. That's a male. That's a male. He's not a man.
He's not a man. He's a male. He followed this woman into her apartment. She was coming from work. I believe she was some type of a nurse. She was coming from work, and he ran trying to catch her. And within a split second, she closed that door, and that saved her life. You know, so I try to teach women how to use different items in that they have. I always say this. I encourage it. Always walk with some type of sharp object, whether it's your keys, a pencil, whatever, any little tiny thing. You'd want to catch DNA at all times. And people think that if you can fight your way out, whatever, you know, most of the time we freeze. Let's be honest. We are women and we get scared and we will freeze. Some of us who are trained, you know, hopefully we will not freeze. However, you always want to be protected, whether you have a mace or, you know, some things are illegal, but to carry what you need to carry. If you have an umbrella, use that.
To save your life.
Save your life. Save your life. When I first started training, and I would train with men. Big men.
Of course.
And I, at the time, I was only 115 pounds. So what am I doing? What is this? What do I do? Wow. But you learn the techniques to protect yourself at all times. So it was very helpful. And they did say to me, my professor always said to me, fight as if you need to save your life. We're not going to hurt you, and we're not going to let anything happen to you.
Right.
But you need to be able to fight for your life. So it took a while to get it, but after a while, I got it.
That's right. That's right. Well, so big up to, of course, your Professor Mo. Big up to Professor Mo, man. Professor
Yes,
Mo all the time. Big up us to him. Give him a round of applause. The 52 Block Federation. Yes.
Federation. 52 Blocks Federation.
Federation. That's right. 52 Blocks Federation. And, that is the truth in regards to that. I know, martial arts have saved my life from being ran over by cars, saved my life from attack by hypodermic needles and all kinds of stuff on the streets of New York. 3 guys attacked me, saved my life then. So, it's right around the corner from my house. And it was interesting, that I was glad, although my father and my mother did not put me in any formal training, watching Bruce Lee, watching Jim Kelly, watching seeing what was happening on the commercials with Master Ronald Duncan catching arrows and all that. So that and Ron Van Cleef, great people in the martial arts that started coming, especially Black people. And you start seeing after Bruce, those that encouraged me. So when I got old enough to pay for it myself, I went and paid for it myself. Or we had to train security, with X-Men security with brother Anthony Muhammad, now GM Anthony Muhammad, and his brother Wayne at that time, and before he transitioned. So it's a great journey, especially when you're doing security, because security sometimes you have to deal with it right away. It's not, most of the stuff you have to be fast, quick, efficient. I mean, we were bodyguarding a lot of entertainers. We were bodyguarding Tupac. We had Spike Lee. We had Denzel. We had a whole lot of people back in the day. So our team. So man, and you never know, fans can be a little crazy. Fans could be just as crazy as criminals on the street.
I believe it.
Because you got, you have those radicals and those zealous fans that will show up somewhere that they're not supposed to show up. That's why people get in trouble if the security is lax. Security is lax. You letting them in, and you letting them talk you into letting them in. Nah, you can't do that with in security mind. So
no, you can't.
Yeah,
you absolutely can't. And it's crucial. You have to be able to protect yourself, because and it's one thing too, like people tend to underestimate the an attacker.
Yes.
And a lot of times, and I tell women this all the time, like, don't underestimate, and don't be naive. Be vigilant.
Yes.
Definitely be vigilant. Always be on the lookout. Always make sure that you check your surroundings at all times. Check it. I don't care if you look paranoid, but the goal is to make it home.
Right. The goal is exactly. The goal is to make it home.
Yeah.
That was an old saying amongst the police officers too. The goal is to make it home, make it safely to your family. Right. And that's exactly how I've always thought. I think that's what made me survive through all this time. And New Jersey, New Jersey, NuJurney, Sister Nujurney.
Hey, New Jersey.
Right. Now we got New York, we gotta get Jersey.
Sister NuJurney.
Yeah, I was gonna say that I started. So, ladies and gentlemen, she is definitely the truth. Definitely the truth. I had started training with her, and unfortunately, to unforeseen situations, I had to stop. But it's just a pause, because I will be going back. Just
Good.
I'm coming back.
That's right.
So when I tell you, she worked me out. She definitely worked me out. Just for that.
That was an assessment.
Huh?
That was considered an assessment.
To see where you at. Exactly.
That was very big. I'm like, I can't breathe. What's going on?
But you are.
My body was like, we've never used you before. So it was like,
that's how it worked.
Crazy. It was crazy. But she is the truth. She is definitely the truth.
Thank you. I appreciate you saying that. But you were brave, and you came in. You came in full force with your armor on, ready to work. And I admire that. I love that. We had a conversation prior to you coming in, and we did our little assessment verbally. We talked about what the goals were, and you came in, you were working.
Yes.
I loved it. You were working.
I was ready. I can't
wait. Well, I'm looking forward to you coming back soon.
Soon, hopefully, yes. Definitely.
We've already had that discussion.
Yes, ma'am, we did.
Sweet note from your doctor.
Yeah, you do.
Yes, ma'am.
You need a note for the doctor. Exactly.
I sure do.
That's right. Exactly.
This time, just take it easy on the plea. Take it
easy. The criminal ain't gonna take it easy on you on the street.
He's not gonna take it easy.
The criminal will not take it easy on the street. So I totally get why she ain't. Now, if you do want to contact one of the co-hosts, Sister Nujurney, you can hit her up at IG at NuJurney 926 and of course, and her email is knrisden at gmail, and also co-host Sister and Sensei Sherly in the building, what happened? Sherly or Cheryl? I'll make sure I'm right.
Sherly.
Yes. Oh, yeah. I was going to make sure. I know I said Shirley. Yes. Okay. IG at Sophia_Lovey or sherlystc at gmail.com. Make sure you hit them up. Now, ladies, I want to be able to take a journey with y'all, briefly. We're not going to be on for too long, but it's now 7:21 in the 21 minutes on the East Coast right now. And, the journey I want to take with y'all because, I know this is both of your first time really co-hosting, and like I said, they'll be a part of the interviews, ladies and gentlemen, moving forward. And we got some great things that we want to embark upon, and got some great interviews. As a matter of fact, I just got contacted to do an interview with somebody who knows NFT. And NFT is some type of online legacy leaving, or something that you can actually pay for your talents and your gifts. And actually, I don't know it per se, but the person that I'm going to have on here is very good at that. He's a multimillionaire. He's a producer. He used to produce for Little Kim and different. I'm going to have Jacob York on here with us, and he's going to break it. He used to be with Notorious B.I.G. and he worked with a lot of people, so Jay-Z and a lot of people. So we're going to have him on probably next month, and so we're gonna touch on a lot of things. But with let's talk about relationships. I know that could be something else. And in regard and relationships in God, not just your relationships, but in relationship as far as how women and men wants to communicate with each other. How can the quote unquote opposite sex be a complement to each other and not be competitors of each other? So, I think I want to start with the sensei, and let's see where we could go with that. I know, look at your face. I can tell you wanted to start with it because sensei is already into combat. So I want to make sure how do we?
This vein, it comes out, and I get a vein on my forehead. That's
we don't have to go there, but you can go where you want to go. You know what I'm saying? But that's a little private joke. But she knows what I'm talking. You don't have to go there. But I want to, in general, what we should do as Black men and women in relationships in general, working with each other. Please, go ahead, sis.
Okay, well, are we speaking romantically or are we speaking friendship?
Romantic and friendship, wherever you want to go with it. If you feel the fire on you, just go ahead, let it go.
Well, first and foremost, I believe in honesty, communication.
Yeah.
I think when you have really good communication with people, whether it's male, female, or indifferent, you always want to be honest, and you always want to have respect, not only for yourself, but you also want to have respect for your partner, your friends, whoever, and whatever you consider your relationship is. That's my thing. Communication, respect, and generosity.
Right.
You have to be generous, and you have to be kind, not just to me, but you have to be kind to everyone. Well, that's just me. That's just my preference with anyone.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
If before I can open a door to allow anyone to come into my life, you have to be kind and you have to be generous, and you can't be so selfish. You can be self-full, but you can't be selfish.
Right.
And we understand what that means, right?
Yeah, we see a lot of people selling fish on the market. Yes, you're right.
Exactly.
Absolutely. Sell fish. Y'all sell fish. You know.
Yeah, be so full. Be so full where you're able to help another and bless another. That that's what I mean. Like, don't be kind to me, and then you're not kind to the next person.
Right.
That's walking or that's serving you or helping you. And
so from your perspective, what's the difference between selfish and self-absorbed?
Selfish and self-absorbed.
Interesting.
That is a very interesting question, but I like it. I like everything interesting. My perspective.
Yeah.
You're selfish. Selfish kid doesn't have to be a negative. Doesn't have to be a negative. You can be selfish and give yourself love. When you're selfish, you are giving yourself self-love. You're taking care of you. You're making sure that you are good. Because if I'm not selfish, if I'm not good, I can't be good to anybody else. Right? And some people call it being selfish. That's fine.
Might be self-absorbed.
But no, self-absorbed is when you don't see anybody else.
Okay.
When you can be self-absorbed means that it's all about you all the time, where no one else matters.
Okay.
Like self-absorbed is more like narcissism, I would say.
Okay.
And it's okay. You can be whatever you want. You can choose to be whatever you want. It's fine. But don't expect to receive when you're not giving.
Okay. Now that's interesting, because when you look at the word self and then absorb, it's like sponges absorb things, right? Now, can self-absorb be something that people need to go within self?
Yes.
So they can heal or be better or find them. So there must be a positive and negative in this thing. There must be a duality.
There's always a duality in everything. There's light, there's dark. There's always a negative and a positive. So it's how you treat it, and it's how you express it, and it's how you put it out there. That's how I see. Because you always have to go within for you to give out.
That's right. Yes. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Now, NuJurney, are you ready? You ready to answer? What would you say to that same question in regards to relationship and what you feel that what is the issues happening in relationship nowadays, the communication issues? Let's deal with that differently from what we just spoke about.
Well, I mean, I was going to piggyback off Sensei anyway. There's really no communication. Some people don't have communication.
Right.
And communication is always the key, because, if I don't know, what you're thinking, you don't know what I'm thinking. We have to come together. You know what I'm saying? There has to be some kind of medium. Definitely honesty. You should be honest. I should say that. Some people don't or are not honest. For me, my motto is, tell me and what it is, and I will go ahead and make my decision from there. At least you're giving me an option. You're not choosing for me. You understand what I'm saying? So let me know what it is, and I can tell you whether I'm going to sit there or I'm going to jump ship. Give me an option. You understand what I'm saying? Let me choose for myself. Don't choose for me. So I think mostly that is really it. And respect, definitely respect. I have a problem, and I'm probably going to get blasted for it, but I have a problem with the cursing at each other, or cursing each other. I have a problem with that, because there should be respect, point blank, period. You understand what I'm saying? And your arguments shouldn't be in front of other people, definitely not in front of the kids.
Right.
It should be behind closed doors between two people, and it shouldn't be an argument. It should be discussion. And you should also know that it's okay to agree to disagree. You understand what I'm saying? Right. Those are my main ones. Definitely.
That's good. From a male perspective, You know, I remember there's a list of what women want, and then there was a shorter list than what men want. There's a list that used to be floating around, and it was a long ass list for women, and it was a short list for men. But nowadays, it's become a long list for men too. You know what I'm saying? Because men are learning to not become feminine, but find that empathetic side of them. They're trying to find that healing side, find the balance in it, because we all have male and female in us. It's just about finding the balance and not it don't become perverted. In other words, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, that long list of even gift giving, as much as men would give gifts to women, or, you know, being a giver of gifts, reciprocation is important.
I agree.
Because I you know, because I'm a person that give a lot of my energy, but if I don't feel the reciprocation, even asking about, even though I don't live with my children, you could ask me about my children, because I'm still in contact with my children now. And I find that I pay attention to women, from my perspective, that don't ask about your family, don't ask about you when you can. I would always call that, how you doing, how's your mother, how's your family, or how's your children, how's everybody doing, when nobody would think about, like, as if we don't think about our children, or don't connect with our children or grandchildren. So, you know, that is because I've always been, you know, I was raised in a household where it was just full of family when I was younger, you know, way before, until everybody started realizing that there was a whole lot of secrets, and they had to start, you know, they start separating and leaving each other alone. But that is very key, that the energies are reciprocal. And I want to go down that line real quick, because reciprocation is another healing factor in relationships. And a lot of brothers as well as sisters don't feel that their relationships are advancing, growing, or there's no reciprocal energy in the relationship. Speak about that, Sensei, please. I know in martial arts, there's a reciprocation with that person that you're training with. And one person might execute the blow, and the next one you switch around and execute, so they can, you know, feel it from each other, how to move, how to throw, how to block, how to kick. Talk about that, even from a martial arts perspective, please.
Yes. Well, I completely agree 100% about reciprocation, because if one is only giving, and the other is just taking, at some point the giver is going to be bored and say, okay, goodbye. It's just that simple. That's what it is. It's and it's in the martial arts world, like you said, if we're tasseling, or we are
training
on the floor training. I've in jiu-jitsu, for example, right? For example, if we're doing locks, I go, you go.
You go, exactly.
If we're doing, for example,
and you do right side and left side. That's right.
We do both sides, right?
Exactly,
you have that balance. What you do on your left, you must do on your right.
Exactly.
And we have a responsibility. If I'm doing something and I'm doing a lock and it's wrong as my partner, your job is to correct me.
Right.
Help me. Show me how to do it the correct way. Same with me. If I see you doing something that's not quite correct, it's my job to help you and help you to adjust it. Not do it for you. You see the difference? Because sometimes we get spoiled by allowing people to do things for us all the time, and we take that as reciprocation. It's not.
Right.
You know? So it's like saying, I'm going to, instead of me teaching you how to fish for yourself, I'm going to go out there into the ocean and get the fish, cook it, clean it, cook it, and then serve it to you.
Right.
You learn from that. And what do you end up, you're always going to expect that.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
That. And you don't want to do that, you know, and that can break up a whole relationship.
Right. And NuJurney, how do you feel about that? I mean, even dealing with children or whatever, because and at jobs, at where you work at, where, what's the importance about reciprocating energy, so you could be of better assistance to each other?
Right. I feel like, as far as the reciprocation in a relationship, Like, again, if I'm giving out to you and you're not filling me back up, I'm now depleted. And I've learned now, if I keep on giving, if I feel like I keep on giving, I'm going to stop. I have to shut that part off of me because I'm not getting anything in. You know, now I have to go ahead and take the time for myself. As far as the kids, I can't really tell you too much about the kids because I'm always pouring into my kids regardless. Like, I think my kids are off limits, you know.
Right.
I always pour into my kids as much as I can. And then we'll have the time that, you know, we will talk and they'll pour into me because I'll start, you know, laughing and get like we'll play, you know, but my kids, I pour into them as much as I can. As far as work, I do like a good communication. I like, you know, I like a happy environment, balance, right? But if I'm getting nothing but negativity from you, I cut it off. I can't do it because I feel away. So yes, I am all about balance. Hence, you know, 926 Libra. I'm all about balance. That's it. If I don't get it, my scales start to tip. I'm not right. I'm not right here, so I got to cut it off in order to get myself back down. So I do like, you know, togetherness.
That's good. That's good. I mean, that's key. That is definitely key. So, you know, that reciprocal energy is a healing energy. And, you know, now let me go. I want to go left. I'm going to go a little left now. So don't mind me if I go left. I'm just one of them. I'm left and right-handed here. I'm left and right-handed. So, yeah, ambidextrous. Okay. Ambidextrous, yes.
Expected.
Yeah. So now, as far as this world is, now from a balance, because both of them are family, both of them born the same day. I just want to make sure y'all know this. You know, they're both born the same day, so I'm dealing with two Libras in the building. Misnomer Libras. You know, but all of us are air signs. I'm Aquarius. They're two Libras.
Yes.
So this can go anywhere. That's how deep this can get. As far as the world, you know, from a balanced perspective and from both of your perspective and how you see it, because both of you come from two different lives, two different family backgrounds. All of us come from two different family backgrounds to a certain extent. What does this world need from a balance? Because, you know, from a balance. Hey, that sounds good. Hey, what else? Love.
Then
respect.
Love. That's it.
All we need is love.
All we need is love.
Hey, you know, they say all is fair in love and war, right? You know what they say? All is fair in love and war. So I don't know.
But that's all you need. And if everyone, again, which goes back to what you were saying about reciprocation and self-absorbedness, you know, you want to be, in order for you to give that love, you got to go back into yourself. You have to heal, and you have to know who you are as a whole before you can actually give that.
Correct.
And some people, they don't know how to receive it.
Right.
And when you give it, they don't know how to handle it.
Correct.
Right. You know? But do we chastise them for that, or do we look into their background?
No,
because they wasn't taught that.
No, you love them regardless.
Correct.
Because you have to love without conditions. It's very hard, but it's also very easy, because if it comes from here, you're overseeing anything and everything that the human, quote unquote human,
right?
You know, is bringing to you, because everyone is having a human experience here.
Exactly.
We're all spiritual beings. We all really are. We're not here for long.
Right.
So there's really nothing wrong with the world. It's the people on the world.
The world is fine. There's nothing wrong with the world.
Nothing wrong with Earth.
And it's still gonna roll.
Exactly, while we're gone.
Right. In Creole, there's a saying in Creole, right?
Yes,
I'm Haitian. Got to mention that. And we have a lot of proverbs. And one of those proverbs, they talk about the world. Like, you never know where the world is always going to turn. But you never know where it's gonna land or where it's gonna stop. The world is like a rock. It's gonna continue to roll. But in Creole it says, la vie en son, c'est un ballon qui roule ou pas qu'on qui bon la camper.
That's so sexy.
Yeah, French. Yeah, part of that French. Yeah. It got, you can feel the flavor because when I used to live in Montreal, yeah, boy, they used to have Montreal have the channels, the actual sex channels back in the day.
Really?
That you listening to these people talking French and having sex. So you turn the channel, you never know what you're gonna land on in Montreal.
Oh, that's funny.
But and I'll say that again because it was very something that I
La vie son boule qui roule ou pas qu'on qui bon la camper.
And what does it mean so the audience can get it again, please?
Life is like a ball that's rolling. You don't know, you never know where it's going to land. Okay, so that's the world. The world will continue to do what it does. It's up to us to figure out what we want out of it and how we want it to go.
That's right.
That's my sense about that.
That was good. Well, so go ahead, NuJurney.
I said it earlier, but growing up, you're mostly with kids and kids can be very cruel.
Right.
It's not until I actually, like I said, I started my journey almost 2 years ago that I realized this is not a nice place. The people are not nice. It's not nice down here for real. I said this to you, and Sensei, I think I said it to you. I want to come back. If it's like I really don't want to come back.
Wow.
But it's crazy, and I didn't realize how cruel this world was until like I said 2 years ago. How really cruel this world is, and it's not the world, like you said, it's the people.
People in the world.
Yeah,
right. Wow. I mean, yeah, especially when you're growing up and you see that, plants and flowers are beautiful, but then the person that tramples over them is the problem. And you can look at a rose and then just cut it down and then strip the petals and then throw it all over the place. Right. That's become something of the norm as far as for relationships and petals and all that, but it's still, the beauty of it is still the rose, and paying attention to the beauty, because people, especially when you live in the cities, you don't get to pay attention to a lot of beauties unless you go to the parks.
Yeah.
Because we live in a concrete jungle.
Yes.
And I always suggest that people to go ground themselves, ground yourself in nature. Ground yourself into, go put your feet in the dirt. I remember I had a girlfriend that never loved to put her feet in the dirt. I think she probably got traumatized at a young age. Maybe she stepped in some ants or something. I know in Jamaica we step into red ants and that's it. The red ants is biting.
Yeah.
They bite you. Not the black ants, they'll crawl, but the red ants, boy, they coming for you. They something else, and they're gonna. But that journey of healing the earth is the job of the people to help at least foster that journey for the earth, because the earth has gone through a lot while we've been on this thing. Yes. So even this reset, I won't say what it is because I know the algorithms of these channels, you can't be saying all that type of stuff. But the reset that we just went through, and like I said, I quoted Les Brown a lot before on other channels. It was a setback to set us up for a comeback. Mm-hmm. And this is what we have to come back. And I don't know if we're coming back in the right mind, because a lot of us have gone through some mental issues, especially after what has gone through from 2019 to 2020, coming into 2021. A lot of people are still mentally incapacitated. They're going through instability. That's why I wrote my book, Numerovation for Mental Stability, to give some type of motivation, and how do you feel about what the condition of the world since we went through that reset? How do both of you feel about that? Because, both of you are out there. One is in Harlem, one is in Queens. y'all are still doing what you have to do in this world, and it was definitely something to quiet us down. How do you feel about that?
I think it was to quiet us down, for us to realize, like, just take a look around, you know what I'm saying, and to spend more time with your family, you know, to build bonding, you know, with whomever it is, and not to take this world for granted, like not to take certain things for granted, you know. It's unfortunately some have passed on. Some are still battling. It is very so unfortunate. But just know that you're still here, you know, and you can go ahead and continue to fight on another day. But it was something else. It was serious. It was, I would say, and I don't really want to compare it to, you know, September 11th, but something sort of, you know, like an eye opener. Like, what the hell, you know? That's the way.
Yeah. Sensei, go ahead.
I agree. I agree with you 100%. It was to quiet us down, and it was to give us a moment to reflect on what is important. And to definitely pay attention.
Yes.
We have to pay attention, not only to ourselves, we have to pay attention to our surroundings. And again, to not take anything for granted, because we don't know what the next minute is going to bring us. You know, you can do something today. We were talking about being nervous to come on here and talk, you know, and trying to, and doing this, and it's great. And I that's why I'm grateful for this, because I okay. What are you going to talk about? We start questioning ourselves and we start doubting ourselves. But you have a passion and you have something to give out there to somebody. It may not be everybody. I have something to give. You have something to give. King Simon, you've been giving. I mean, look at us, you know, and you can't be afraid. And that, for me personally, I think that's what it taught me. It taught me to just take a leap of faith. Go. Don't say no. Do not come from a place of no, because it's so easy to say no.
Right.
You know? So I think that's what this renewal
it's
made for, or was made for.
Right.
Like just for us to, hey, take a breather, think about this for a second. And I noticed that a lot of people from last year, they have developed their talents. They've developed, they made it work. They went on social media and everybody had a dance. They created something. And those who didn't, it's like, they're just lost in the pot.
That's right. That's right.
And again, it's unfortunate that we had to go through it that way in order for us to get to where we are today.
Right. That's
but
true.
We are here today.
Yeah, that's right. Give that a round of applause. We are here today. We are here today. And I want to tell the audience, I personally am proud of all of you that made it through this and have created something. Correct. You know, and if I and them could be of help, and that's why, you know, I encourage you to use your social media, Sensei, and NuJurney. Use your social media and speak positive, because I remember a sister and a couple sisters and brothers sent me a donation just because I kept them uplifted in the morning, or kept them uplifted on my IG, you know, using the numbers and whatever, but whatever perspective, because, you know, especially in the field, in, you know, the arts that you're in, and in the field that you're in, NuJurney, Sister Nujurney, you gotta, no matter what's the turmoil that's going on in those fields, or there's always some type of light that you can at least be a part of the solution and not add on to the problem.
Yes.
You know, that's why I don't put nothing negative on my live streams, or none of, you know, and, you know, I had to deal with certain situations out there in the quote unquote conscious community, and I addressed it on different platforms and kept it moving, but I would never put it on my platform, because it didn't need to be on my platform, because that's just not me. And some people say, oh, King Simon don't want that smoke. I say, because I don't smoke.
There you go.
I put out smoke.
Right.
With water. I put out fire. I don't want that fire. No, I will put out the fire. Because there's always a way to put out that fire. When you see smoke, there's fire next to it. So there's a way. And usually the smoke comes because you put water on it anyway. So that's so it's as doing this type of stuff, a podcast, video podcast, it's incumbent upon us to be a part of solution in the most minor or major way, in any way you can. Whatever you learn, you teach it.
Yes.
Because Iyanla Vanzant, she said one time, sometimes we teach what we need to learn because sometimes we're talking to the reflection of ourselves.
That's right.
So you are a reflection of me. So I'm talking to me anything I need to learn, I need. When you talk to your children, you could be smoking in front of your children and say, "Don't you ever smoke." You telling your children what you need to learn your damn self.
That's right.
And that's the real.
Absolutely right. You're absolutely right.
So on that note, before we got like 10 minutes before the hour. We didn't want to go too long. We just go to a full hour, which is nice. In our closing, family, the new co-hostess with the mostesses. Gotta give y'all a round of applause. Yeah, gotta give y'all some gunshots. See if I have any gunshots.
Lighters in the air now. Lighters.
Yeah, see the gunshot damn. Yes. The gunshots. But
there's too many gunshots in Harlem.
I know, right?
I will duck.
I know, exactly. We need more hugging, less mugging, right? Yes, right, exactly.
More hugging, less mugging. That's
more
right.
hugging, less mugging. That's the truth. In closing, what would be some of the things that you would like to address as far as solution-orientated messages for the audience and your audience on IG? I know, my NuJurney, I know you kind of disengaged from your IG lately, but it's time to turn it back on and stop playing.
Back on, sis.
And do your work. Whatever you learned from Khadija, what you're learning on your journey, you share it. Share it respectfully, of course. You don't have to tell everybody everything, but whatever you remember, it's always about the purging. It's all about releasing, and being semi-transparent. You don't have to tell people all your business. God, people don't need to know all your business. But starting with you, New Jersey. Go ahead. What NuJurney? New Jersey.
You don't get my name right.
Change your name in Jersey.
Get my name right, King Simon. Get my name right.
I mean, look. It's
not in Jersey.
It's a Freudian slip. It's a Freudian slip. Yes, that's what that is.
Excuse me. I'm sorry. I got distracted. The question was what now?
Oh yeah, it's about moving forward as far as what kind of solution you want to provide for the people, not just on this platform, but on your own platform, because eventually I want y'all to just grow your own platform and do what you do, because both of you are healing the Libras of balance, and you have both healing energy and healing numbers. You offer something, but you can't be afraid to run to it and stop running away from it.
So I
felt like a whip with that one.
I have realized that, and everybody is screaming it, mental health. And it wasn't until I had to, I sought therapy, and it was for a certain reason as to why I'm like, you know what, it's not bad. So to go ahead, and if you have a situation, speak to a therapist. I am one that always likes to listen and give my opinions and stuff like that. So, I'm looking into becoming I don't know if you want to call it a counselor,
a life coach or something.
Something sort of like that.
Right. Good. I applaud that.
I'm going to tell you, I don't have no PhD, MD, anything behind my name, but I have experience behind my name. Like there's certain things that I can go ahead and go off of experience. And if I don't damn know, I'm going to get an answer for you. You know what I'm saying? So I would just say pretty much that. Like, that's the way I'm going as far as that's concerned.
Okay. No problem. That's good. That's honorable. Give that a round of applause. That's honorable. All right. How about you, Sensei?
I think Sister Nujurney and I are twins. Because we tend to think the same in so many ways, and we say a lot of the same things, and we have a lot of the same um, pleasures as far as what we want to do to help people and to help this world. And one of the main things she and I have in common is listening and helping people, and actually helping to navigate where people can be. But but the problem with that is that we tend to put ourselves in the back burner.
Correct.
Because we have that healing energy, and we have that desire to always help other people. We tend to forget that we ourselves need that reassurance, and we need that healing aspect for ourselves, and we need to recuperate after giving so much of ourselves to other people.
Right.
So yes, definitely coaching, which I love already. I love to coach, and I love to train, and I love to teach. I love to educate. I love all of that stuff. And even if it's through entertainment, even if it's through singing for me, or being on the stage, or doing a show, doing a play, or even if I'm behind the screen doing a commercial, I want to make sure I bring the best of me to the forefront, so that someone can either smile or feel good, or it makes me feel good knowing that I can help someone else to feel good. I think
good.
that's what she and I have in common.
Yes.
In that it's really it's a wonderful attribute. But we have to remember, and I think we and I talked about, on our birthday too.
Yes.
The day of our birthday, we were on the phone talking to each other, and we said the exact same things to each other. Like, we really need to sit back and enjoy this day for ourselves. Forget everybody else.
Exactly.
Just for one day.
and learning to set boundaries also, because
boundaries,
yes,
it's okay to say no. You
That's
don't have to say yes all the damn time. No, I can't.
We're learning.
Yes.
Yeah. Believe me, I understand that very well. And no, that's a good point that both of you have made, and what I want to see is that y'all feel free to even bring up ideals who y'all want to interview or bring on for the show and everything else, but also, again, we're keeping it positive, keeping it constructive, keeping it healthy, metaphysics if you want, spirituality, whatever you want to go with it, as long as it's it's not disrespectful to anybody else. That's how I feel to do it, because I've brought on Muslims, Hebrews, I've worked with a lot of people, and Moors and all types of people. So I guess I've always been like that, especially at my forums. I've always brought those type of people. It's about, you remember Queen of Four, whom we're going to have on soon. Queen of Four said that I'm the connector. As she's examined me and all that, anytime she couldn't get in contact with somebody, she'll call me and I can make the connection. You know what I'm saying? So
she's right on the money.
I can make the connection, and and bringing people, and I always, I may not have a lot of the superstars on the channel, and I could bring a lot of different people, because I always believe in the opening act, the new person on the block, because every superstar was a new person on the block.
Yes,
was an opening act. Every radio personality, Wendy, Michael Baisden, Frankie Crocker, Funk Flex, all of them was once a new person on the block. The sisters and brothers, Miss Jones, all of them was a new person on the block. Angela Yee, all of them was new people on the block at one time. So I tried, I don't know what y'all future hold as far as in this type of field and doing this type of stuff, but if you continue, it can be very bright. in your own respect, because there's sisters out there doing the darn thing just like brothers, and it's time that we find balance in both. And because everybody have something to say, just make sure we respect what we have to say to each other, you
Right.
know,
Right.
and carry on, so we can make the world a better place.
A better place.
You know. So I know that's my job. Yeah, we could applaud that.
There
Why
you go.
not? Hey,
Applaud for that.
hey, thank you. I need to give you an applaud button over there. So you can turn it on.
Yes.
Everybody get an applaud button.
Wouldn't this be great to wake up to an applaud every single
Right?
day?
Every single
Just wake up when you hear,
Yeah, exactly.
and every single night. Job well
oh
done.
yes,
Job well done.
Yeah.
Even after sex.
Job well done.
Give that nigga a round of
Job
applause.
well done.
He worked it. She did a good job.
Even if you're not performing right, you know what? You tried your best. You tried your best.
You tried it.
And it's important. It's important because they might, this next time they're going to even go for the gusto, really. They want a well-deserved round of applause next time.
Yes.
I'm just saying. So, like
You're
I
doing
said,
a
family,
good job. You're doing a good job.
we like I said, family, we are air signs, so it can blow, the wind can blow anywhere. This type of show. And because they're the new co-hosts, I want to make sure we give them a round of applause, family. That's right. Give them a round of applause. NuJurney, Sister Nujurney, and Sensei. Yeah, Sherly in the building. That's how you contact them. That's all. You see it on the screen. That's how you contact them. So make sure you show them some love and commend them for getting over their nervousness. Believe me, I know. I know. My first time getting on the microphone at a radio station, I was nervous. And that was that was back in 85. No, yeah, was it? Yeah, 85. Uh-oh, somebody got their phone calls going. Okay. Oh, they calling you already, huh? That's how. Look at that. Turned up. Look at that. They need a round of applause too, I guess. On time.
I don't know why people do this. They call you on Instagram, and they want to speak to you live on Instagram. I don't know you.
Oh yeah, they must. Yeah, they must have seen you on the show. Let me hit her up and see if we can talk, cause she looking good. Yeah, that's what they do. You think they slick, also. Right. But I want to thank both of you for coming on, and can't wait. Remember, we do have we got some fun guests coming up soon this week. Matter of fact, on the 24th, we got some fun guests. We're going to put her right now in the front. As Lyanna Hanel is going to be in the building. Give her a round of applause. She'll be here with us, man. Oh, she's a beautiful spirit. I've had her on with her co-author on Dr. Ali before. I had her on before, like last year. She'll be on, holistic health practitioner. We can ask some questions, especially about holistic health. So if y'all have any questions, just write up some questions, at least eight of them. So even if we don't answer all of them at the same time, at least we'll all have 8 amongst us, or enough questions to drop it on her. You know what I'm saying? I'll drop it on her. Also, we're going to have the one, the only Elizabeth Hoekstra. Yeah, entrepreneur, host of Biohack. Oh my goodness. Biohack your life. Y'all got to ask that question. What does that mean? Biohack your life. We got to go there because, like I said, she's been through a lot in her life, and she's not even that old. She's not even 40 yet, but she went through a lot.
Wow.
Yeah. So, and I finally met her in Atlanta, and she did a wonderful job. Well, she was with Billy Carson. I think that's his fiance and his partner. And she was with Billy Carson, and she was all that I was glad to see, that she was so much full of energy, the same way I did, because she's one of my clients over the phone. And she was full of energy. I met her son, Gabriel, and he was a good dude. Born the same day as our father, Nujurney.
The 25th?
Yeah, he born on September 25th. Yeah. Her son.
Wow. Okay.
Great little dude, man. Great little dude. Great dude. And I told him I broke. They really liking you there. You know. Woo!
You're doing a good job, sis.
Yeah, I give him a round of applause. Oh my God! Shake what your mama. Shake what your mama gave you.
Horrible.
Yo, I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna let you go so you can do that thing. I'm gonna let you go so you can do that phone thing. It's all right. I got whatever. Don't play it off now. So again, if you want to contact Sensei Sherly at IG, that's Sophia_Lovey, and you can email her also. Now, she don't want no weirdos now. No weirdos. No weirdos. No weirdos.
Just
serious.
No, that's it. No weirdos.
Yeah, serious inquiries, please, especially when it comes to martial arts or health. Serious inquiries. And I'm serious. I'm being serious now, family, because you know what? You one thing you know what? In your oaths. You don't want the gunshot, them. You don't want the gunshot. You don't want the gunshot. So you got to be careful. Or the knives being thrown. You know, you don't want the gunshots or the knives being thrown at you. Please.
That's it.
Please respect the journey. Respect her journey, okay? And of course, Sister Nujurney, we want to give both of y'all a well-deserved round of applause. Both of y'all a well-deserved one. Thank you very much. And I'll see y'all. Hold on now. Just go backstage. I'm gonna put y'all backstage, and then we're gonna talk, and then we'll keep up. All right. That's all. I'm gonna put them backstage. That's right. All right.
Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone.
You're welcome.
Thank you, King Simon.
All right. Hold on 1 second. All right, family. I'm gonna close out real quick and talk to my sisters backstage after we finish here. Let me throw some of this music on. Woo! What music? Where's my music? Where's my music at? Hold on 1 second. Let me turn my music back on. All right. Let me get on out of here, family. All right, so y'all have met the co-hosts. I hope y'all enjoyed the brief show that we gave. Want to remind y'all, family, make sure you support. Make sure you thumb up, because we touched on a few subjects as far as health and, of course, what happens on the reset and relationship. We talked about that, so it's very important that you thumb up the video, like, thumb up, and share this video. It's big. It builds the algorithms. If you want to build that algorithm, you build the algorithm up by doing just that, okay? And if you really enjoyed the show, please circulate some love. Spread love, family. Spread love. That's the Brooklyn way. That's the Manhattan way. And that's the Queens way. What's going on here? I think I'm freezing here. I think something's going on. Let me check my thing. Okay, there it is. Okay, there it is. So make sure you spread love. Also, don't forget, please, if you want to hit me up on IG, let's see what's going on here. Yeah, hit me up on IG also. So goes out and I'm on these commercials down. So y'all take care of yourselves. Y'all be safe out there. Take care of your health. Stay focused. Stay out of trouble. Stay respectful of each other and stay healthy out there, okay? It's your brother King Simon signing out. Please, Universal Creator, know in my heart that I love you. Please protect me and this planet on which I live now. Please open my mind, my spirit, and my soul to receive only truth and your love now. Ashe.
Hey, this is King Simon. Remember, make sure you go to my website, KingSimonPresents.wordpress.com. That's KingSimonPresents.wordpress.com, or Linktree at King Simon the Numerovator. Get all 4 of my books, and of course, that's the Numerovation for mental stability. Numbers are simple, people are complicated. Numbers are simple, children's health is important, and no promotion is bad promotion. Just spell my name right. Make sure you get them now on all my links. That's KingSimonPresents.wordpress.com. Go now.